Hello again and welcome to another LEGO review. Today we'll be taking a look at set 75198, the Tatooine Battle Pack. This comes with 4 minifigures and is priced at £13 in the UK and $15 in the USA. As usual, this is a battle pack, so it comes with 4 minifigures if you want to class the astromech droid as a minifigure. It also comes with 2 Jawas and a Tusken Raider. This battle pack is based off of the movie A New Hope and is, as in the title, is on the planet Tatooine. First of all, let's take a look at the box. On the front, it shows the droid being lifted up with the Jawa speeder and another Jawa firing at a Tusken Raider. It is age 6 to 12 with the Disney branding. On the top, it shows the feature minifigure is the Tusken Raider, and on the sides it has the usual warnings. On this side, it just has the same artwork that is on the front. On the back, it shows the action features of this set, and on the bottom is the same story with the warnings. Here we have our first minifigure, which is the Tusken Raider. He has this staff, as you can see, and a custom molded head. Front printing and back printing. However, the back printing does not seem to reach the corners of the minifigure, which I find unfortunate, but beggars cannot be choosers. It is slightly the same story on the front. It also includes leg and waist printing, which is very nice to see. However, we don't get any printing on the sides of the legs. The head is very well molded, and overall I think this is a very nice mini figure. Next up we have 2 Jawas. They do have different body printing. They also have the short leg pieces to give them the height that they have in the film, as well as just plain black heads with yellow eyes and brown hoods. Show this one first. As you can see here, plain black head, yellow eyes, front printing and back printing. This one has more of a brown torso that is the same as his legs and arms, and hood also, with straps on to carry what I assume to be ammunition for the zap guns. And the next one has more light brown detailing on his torso, which gives it a nice unique look. So it's different to the other one, which I think is nice to see. It gives a bit more detail than just having 2 of the exact same minifigures. These 2 do come with stud shooters, as over here. I'm not usually a fan of stud shooters as guns in battle packs. I understand the play value, but I don't think they look great. I would love to have a choice of an actual LEGO Star Wars blaster. However, in this instance, I do think this suits the Jawa as the zap gun. And fourth and final minifigure is, or if you want to class it as a minifigure, it's an astromech droid, which is R3-T2. Now, it's a bit of a funny one with this one for me, because the head has been printed very wrong. I understand that with the astromech droids there is a lot of these printed, which, as you can with slanting, as you can see here, which it does slant upwards there, because it's very hard to print on these pieces. However, this has been printed with the face facing diagonally. It has the R2-D2 blue and white body with the red head. If you ignore the fact it has been printed wrong, it is a droid, as I've already mentioned. It is from A New Hope. It is R3-T2. I'll show a photo of the real droid on the screen. The only difference to R2-D2's body is it does not have blue on the side of the legs, which I'm not too sure that the R2-D2 minifigure has either. Now to look at the Jawa Land Speeder. This is very much taken inspiration from the Sand Crawler, with the shape of the Sand Speeder the tracks along the bottom. However, on the sand crawler it does have 2 separate tracks on either side rather than one continuous one. As I've already mentioned, the shape of the front and the fact it has a crane on the back. This sand speeder does have 2 stud shooters on the front, so you can shoot at the Tusken Raiders or at droids to zap them before picking them up with the crane on the back. On the back we can see there are 2 tools attached for Jawas to do maintenance on the droids and fit them with control chips. If you can see closely down here, there are 2 clear blue studs to give the effect of engines or whatever is propelling the sand speeder forwards. Fortunately in the front we do not get a control panel piece, which would have been nice to see, but it's not vital. I have just noticed whilst filming this that I had this built wrong. This was supposed to be this way round rather than the way round I had it in the first place, to give this crane a little stopper so that it could not be moved much more than it has been now. So you can go down like that, but it cannot go any further high than that. This crane is intended for picking up droids, so if I get R3T2 here and stick this down onto his head, he can then be lifted up and attached to... How could this happen to me? I made my mistake! Can then be attached to this point down here, which is meant for droids to be attached to and sat on. The Jawa is supposed to... Got nowhere to run! The night goes on as I'm... The Jawa is supposed to stand either here or up here to control this sand speeder of sorts, which I think it looks better down here. You can fit all minifigures onto this speeder, including the Tusken Raider. However, that wouldn't make much logical sense considering that's who they're supposed to be fighting in this scene. It is a slight bit harder to get these Jawas on when they do hold their stud shooters. However, it shouldn't be much harder than so. Overall, I think this is a very good battle pack for someone who is a fan of Jawas or Tusken Raiders, like I am, or someone who wants to get a new R, or someone who is also a fan of collecting astromech droids. However, they would probably hope that it doesn't come printed like mine is. However, I guess that's an interesting thing to talk about. For the amount of cells I see this particular set on, I think it's definitely worth picking up if you have a spare few bits of change lying around. I think you can find this on Amazon currently for around £9. Could be wrong, as last time it changed the second I uploaded the video. However, I think the £13–14 retail price is well priced for this set, with good play features and a good selection of minifigures if you are a fan of this planet or these characters in particular. Thank you for watching this video. You may be wondering, after the last video I said I would not have any more sets until after Christmas. I have a couple more videos coming up. The way I have got these sets to do the reviews on this is, one, through I have received some presents from a very good friend of mine, and I also received an eBay voucher which I used to purchase this set here. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, and there should be more coming soon. Don't know when, but it should be within the next few days hopefully, if I get around to recording the next episodes. Please subscribe, like and comment. Every single comment is especially appreciated, as well as subscribing and likes, of course.